Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. I'm Cat Trends Gamer, and this one is an updated version of the corrupt save file that I've been doing. And what I've got here is what we do is after you're done playing your game, or every once in a while playing your game, this is what I do to save, to deal with my save files and prevent the loss of all my data when I get a corrupt save file. So what I do is I come up here to settings, then I come down here to application save data management. It's going to ask me to go ahead and close Kerbal Space Program, so make sure you've already exited out to your main menu. Then what I do is I come up here to save data in system storage. But since I haven't saved for a little while, what I do first is I check to see which one's older, because I'm saving both online in the Plus system, and I'm using a USB drive that I've got plugged into the front of my PlayStation. So what I do is to check your date of your save file, you go copy to system storage, and you see there's no storage there. So if I come over here and download to system storage from the Plus system, I can click on Kerbal Space Program, and it gives me the date and time of the last time I saved right there. So I can back out with circle. So I know that I haven't saved onto the USB drive because, I've backed up all my saves somewhere else on a different USB drive right now. I'm starting fresh with a whole new one on this, so I'm going to go ahead and save it to the USB drive. So what I would do is I go to Save Data Storage and copy to USB drive. And once it's done, it drops me back here. And then the next time I come to back up my data, I'm going to upload it to my online storage. So every other time, I'm switching where I'm saving my backed up file. So that way, when if this one turns out to be corrupted, well, I've got the online storage backup, so I only lose what I've done this time. And if, back and forth. It is a little bit extra work, yes, but you put a lot of work into this game, and I would highly recommend doing this. A USB storage device doesn't cost that much money. I mean, you can pick them up at dollar stores now. You go to a Walmart or some major store, electronics store, you can pick them up for about $10 US a storage drive, maybe 20, depending on where you're at and what size you're getting. So I highly recommend doing that. And if you're even if you're a Plus member, because this just gives you another place to back up, and you just alternate back and forth which one you're saving it to, where you're backing it up to. For those that are Plus members, I highly recommend going down here to again, under Application Save Data Management, come down to Auto Upload, and make sure that your Kerbal Space Program is unchecked, because that way it doesn't automatically, every time you close the game, PlayStation will automatically upload your save files to the cloud, to the Plus members cloud. And you don't want that to happen, because if you ended up with a corrupt save file and you were updating it to your USB drive, not to your cloud this time, well, it's going to automatically upload it to your cloud, and you're always going to lose all your data when you get a corrupt save file in this sense. So I highly recommend unchecking that. So, yep, that's what I've been doing. And I pause usually about every 30 minutes or so in the game and back up my save file. On major builds where I end up with a lot of corrupt, where I keep crashing on a build, what I'll do is instead of building, a whole rocket assembly at once, I'll build one stage of the rocket, back it up. Build another stage of the rocket, back it up. So I'll back it up to the cloud, build the other stage of the rocket, back it up to the USB drive, build the third stage of the rocket, back it up to the cloud, back and forth. And that's how I'm able to keep my games going and be able to record these long series where I've got lots of stuff going that I've been able to do so far. And this is the process I use to do it. As far as actually saving, once you get a corrupt save file, if you come in here and you notice how I only got one KSP save file right there, if you've got two of them, it's actually only one save file. It could be 5 separate games you've got going on, but it's only one save file. So if the corrupt save file is your KSP save 1 of 2, and that's the one that's corrupted, your 2 of 2 is ruined too, because you need both of those together to work. So unfortunately, that is just the way PlayStation is. They just build their saves in sequencing order. So each KSP save file is 10.49 megabytes long, or in size. And once it fills up the first save file, it automatically starts building up a second save file of another 10.49 megabytes. So if you end up building elaborate Kerbal Space Program explorations out there in the solar system, you could have easily 5 of these save files. You could have 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5 sitting here, but it's all one game. It's not separate game save files. It's actually one save file. It's just how Sony PlayStation and Kerbal Space Program has divvied up the save file and how it lays out. It ends up doing that, so it's only 10.49 megabytes per portion of save file. So that's something you want to keep in mind there too. Unfortunately, that's the way it works. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and hop back onto Kerbal Space Program and see what other kind of damage I can do on my rockets. Till next time, I'm Cat Trans Gamer. Bye!